Hi, good that you have landed here. That means you're curious about knowing what a CQA is. CQA stands for a curiosity question asked. So let's drill a little more deeper. What is a good question? How is it different from a CQA? I do questioning already. In Hypoha, we are trying to deal with bottom of the icebergs so that Titanics don't happen to us. Right? What's the thing about a Titanic? It is that a bottom of the iceberg and the Titanic sunk on its very first journey. So, in order to avoid a Titanic happening in our life, we need to spot bottom of the icebergs. Now, a bottom of the iceberg has got two interesting parts. Typically, we think there's only risks. But here is the thing. It can also be an opportunity for transformation. Most of the others will look at the tip and leave it, whereas you will actually be able to spot an opportunity which will give you transformation. What others miss, you can actually spot it. And by doing a good CQA, you can do it. What is a good CQA? How is it different from a questioning technique? We already do a lot of questioning, right? Each of us have different methods. There's 5 Whys, there's RCA. It's been there for decades now. The first qualifying criteria for a CQA is that it has to reveal a bottom. What is a bottom? A bottom is something which you had no idea about. So if at the end of a questioning, if you came to know of something which you did not know, you have revealed the bottom of the iceberg. But you already got some expected answers or known answers, then it is not a bottom of the iceberg. It's actually very simple. You just keep asking questions. Now, typically what we get is data or information. So I had a problem with a team leader of mine, from a team leader into a very senior position, and I wanted him to mentor. And I would ask him questions like, when the team is making mistakes, I would ask him, why aren't you mentoring them? He would say, I have find out what the problem is. I have told them, I will do it next time, things like that. So when he's telling that, he gives me a lot of data and information about that. So when we ask questions, we mostly get data and information. With respect to a data and information, if you get an information which you did not know about, then you can say that you did a good CQA. For example, if somebody comes late to office, you would ask them, why are you late? They will say traffic. Is that a bottom of the iceberg? No, it's a tip. We all know that. But let's say my kid was sick today, so I couldn't come. Or somebody says, as I was coming, I had an accident, hence it was late. Hence I got delayed. Now that would be a bottom of the iceberg. If the person says, oh sorry, from tomorrow I will come correctly. Now that's not data. He's just sharing a thought with you. It's again not a bottom of the iceberg. But if he kind of says, I just realized that I'm not managing my time well. Let me try to manage it well from tomorrow. So that would be a bottom of the iceberg, where the person acknowledges that he didn't manage time well, and you also come to know about it. Another interesting bottom of the iceberg is, if we go down, is the feelings. Now, why is feelings a interesting bottom of the iceberg? In the typical setup that we live in, people don't reveal their feelings, and if you come to a corporate working environment, it is definitely not revealed. And you would have noticed that I have put that feelings are closest to the truth. Why? Actually pretty simple. I look at a particular picture and I'm saying I'm scared of it. I am scared. You can't argue with me that why am I scared, right? But any of the other things, data and thoughts and opinions, you can have a debate, you can have an argument. But let's say there's a picture and I say it's beautiful, you can say no, it's not beautiful, and you can have an argument around it. But if I say I feel good looking at the picture, you can't argue with that. So a feeling represents the truth, which is the bottom of the iceberg, and we don't easily spot it. So going back to my senior leader's example of why he couldn't mentor, when I kind of did CQA, I realized that he was worried on two fronts. One, he was worried that the team members might feel bad if he gives feedback. The other one was, he was worried that a lot of his time will get sucked up. Now when I kind of understood that worry was his feeling which was stopping him, then it made it easy for me to provide some kind of an MVP which he could try. Two things were, because he was worried, I told him, okay, now instead of telling it directly to them, can you put it as a comment in the review, whatever is the code issue. He said, yeah, maybe that's fine. He wasn't too worried about that. And second, for spending time, what is the easiest way to reduce time when you want to teach somebody else? Most of you would have got it. Either a YouTube link or a URL or a document which the person can refer to. So in the code review comment, they'll say, please check this document. So I was trying to make him a team leader for many years and I was failing. And that's because I was not doing a CQA. I was just questioning him. It was a great relief after many years that a CQA helped him and me go ahead forward. Till then, our Titanics were sinking. Now, our ships of him mentoring is sailing very well in the ocean. Do CQAs, avoid Titanics, let your ship sail faster and quicker in the journey of transformation. Have fun doing CQAs.